Hi, my name is Alazar Hailu, and I'm a senior here at SJND. Today, I'll be telling you my story. I remember the first day of daycare like it was yesterday. I clung to my father as he tried to leave after dropping me off. I was 3 years old at the time and did not understand why he was leaving me at this place alone with these people I did not know. I didn't even understand what they were saying. English was not my first language. Looking back to this experience, I remember it as one of the scariest and most vulnerable moments in my life. My family and I came to the States when I was 2 years old. My first language was Amharic, the official Ethiopian language. At the time, it was just my brother, my parents, and I. My parents were still young, yet they had already sacrificed so much for us to be here in America. My father came here when he was 19 years old to find a job and support his family back home. He was attending classes to receive a bachelor's degree in biology, but eventually had to put his dreams aside and work 3 jobs just to support his family. As for my mom, she left everything she knew back home in Ethiopia to come here to make a family with my father. All they had to follow when they came here to America was a promise of a better life in future, good education for their kids, and ultimately, trust in God. By the time I was in 8th grade, I had already accomplished so much in life. I was a deacon in my church. I graduated at the top of my class with the Roger Warwick Scholarship awarded to excelling young African American boys. I was an icon in the household, and my parents were telling my siblings to look up to me. I remember the big day in 8th grade. All the high schools had sent out their acceptance letters. I was so anxious. I was accepted to all the schools I applied to. However, it essentially came down to 2 factors: SJND's amazing biomedical program and the great financial aid package they offered. I'm able to carry out my passion for biological science studies only because I received financial aid. Your generosity in helping me attend SJND is paving the way for me and many of my peers to carry out our academic aspirations. Thank you for helping many families like mine to send their kids to safe, strong schools of their choice like SJND instead of schools they don't prefer just because they can't afford it. What you're doing as supporters of SJND matters and makes a positive impact. Thank you for your hand in my success. I'm not quite positive what my future holds. However, I hope to pursue my dreams of becoming a medical doctor. I lead my life by the quote, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Looking back to that scary experience in preschool, I realized that all moments, no matter how terrifying, come to pass. My faith has been my stronghold, and attending SJND has been a place I've been able to foster my faith and grow in it. Now, I don't fear being alone like I did when I was a vulnerable young child, not only because I know all things come to pass, but also because I've developed into a more confident, open, strong-minded person here at SJND. Thank you for listening to my story, and as we say in Amharic, Amasagganalo.